Hi friends, Oz here, KCTV Media. Just literally in May now, 2019, had some interesting months over the winter period, almost over the heart attack that I had, and I am getting stronger by the day, so thank you for those that asked how I was doing. It's been an interesting time, really has, especially as this time last year, can you believe it, we had our first visit to Ireland. Some friends invited us to go and film with them, a various story which you can see if you go on to kctvmedia.com. Go on the front page, and at the bottom there is actually a picture of St. Michael's Mount, a lovely little picture that we took this time last year. And then, of course, there are other things that we were involved with, and up until the solstice of 2018, we got involved to finish the project off, which meant that we had to go back to Ireland, which we thoroughly enjoyed. Met some fantastic people, interesting stories, which you're going to hear following this particular clip, okay? So it will be on a separate recording. But I'm going to read this out. This is about the book of Tea Tephi, Queen of TORAH and Gibraltar, the daughter of King Zedekiah of Jerusalem in 588 BC, which means before Christ. Incredible this, because this is a front page introduction to the full 8 pages that we have, written by Yah, who is one of the guys that obviously knows quite a bit about this subject. And we will be sharing other history subjects going back in history, which will cover some other things which you don't normally get when you read the Bible. I mean, it's just a expansion of that information. So I'm going to read from the screen here. The Book of Tephi was written in the 6th century BC by Queen Tea Tephi, the tender twig of the branch of the cedar, the royal house of David, from the line of Judah / Phares, who was uprooted from Jerusalem and taken via her rock of Gibraltar, where she stayed for 5 months to be replanted in Ireland at a place called TORAH by Jeremiah the prophet. There she married Echiod and Hermon, the king of Erin, who was from the line of Judea, Sarah of the Red Hand, Phares' twin brother, excuse me, thereby sealing the breach in Genesis 38:26-30, and from being a princess of Judea, the Jews, she became and was proclaimed Queen of Israel, in brackets the British and Gibraltar, on her arrival in 584 BC and Ireland in 583 BC. Now it says, Jeremiah in 1:10, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, root out from Jerusalem, and to pull down and destroy, and to throw down, to build, and to plant in Ireland. It says in brackets, Queen Tea Tephi was so dearly loved by the Irish people because she had brought the Torah, that's God's law, which itself was dearly loved for the peace, prosperity and unity it gave to all people of Ireland for the first time ever in its war-torn history, that she was wrongly defiled as the goddess of Bevinda. This deification as a goddess caused her to eventually pass into the realms of being mere myth and to become lost to history, as the real flesh and blood queen that she really was has happened also with her husband, Echiod Mac Duke Dia Machir, the Herman Ardia, the king, the high king. Echiod was wrongly defied as Dacda and was also often called by title Oma Fodder, wise teacher, which he inherited from his mentor Jeremiah, the Bible prophet who was the original Ulam Fodder, and who upon his death on the 21st of September of 581 BC was buried in what is now called Queen Tea. We shall be going there in a second. At Loth Crew, near Castle, Old Castle, that's in Royal Meath, Ireland, as improved conclusively by the hieroglyphics written in stone inside the cairn. That's where we've just been, if you haven't seen it already. I have written a booklet explaining these hieroglyphics in great detail. That is Yah speaking there, and you'll have details of that later on. Their young son, in brackets, in Mac O, Avengus, who built and was buried in New Grange, as it is confirmed by the hieroglyphics written in stone. On stone C4 inside the tomb, also wrongly defiled, as explained in the booklet I have written about New Grange. To write to prevent this blasphemous deification, which I had already begun while she was still alive, Tea Tephi told the Irish people to hold near her palace at Yeltan close to. And of course I haven't got that bit here, but it's basically is announcing the games, I believe, and where the royal family were living. So with that, I'm now going to hopefully get a bit more information. If you can bear with me, I'm just going to close this off a second. Okay.
Yeah. What will I say?
What do you know of that field?
That's called the Radu.
The Radu.
That's in Irish.
Yes.
The Black Fort.
Yes.
That's
Right.
what it is in English. The
Right.
Black Fort.
Yes.
Yeah.
And years ago, they used to have the Special Olympics. You used to light a torch there and bring it.
Yes.
The Talton Games.
Yes.
And it was famous for that.
Yes.
And another piece of history about it was that people would get married, and if they weren't happy with the woman, they
Yes.
could turf her out after a year
Okay.
and it was dissolved. That was
Yeah.
another part of it.
Okay.
Really?
But it's very dangerous at night time because there's a lot of do you know what ghosts are and things?
We know, yeah.
Spirits and things.
Spirits. Yeah.
Yeah. They'd be here around all the
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Do you know why it came to be in the first place?
Well, they say it's about kings. Like it's going back. It's going back 5,600. Like you know.
Do you know which
years.
one in particular?
No, you might know a lot more. You have a book more than likely on it.
Just bear with us a second. Yeah. Give
Where are you from yourselves?
We're from from Britain, from Gloucester.
Oh, Gloucester, a lovely town. So there's a history in Gloucester too, isn't there?
Oh yeah,
On the
very
River
much so.
Severn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, the Romans never went west of Cinderford.
Where is Gloucester? Is it up near where Shakespeare came from? No, not that far up.
Well,
Not that far up.
it's spitting distance, really.
Yeah.
To be honest, only a 40-odd mile.
Yeah.
Between
but,
Bristol and Birmingham.
I had the honour of building a prison where Shakespeare came from.
Really?
There's a big prison there, and afterwards they put the IRA people in there. In the same prison.
Really, well,
Oh yes, you've the whole lot. You could tell me everything about it.
The Queen. It was the Queen of it was
Was
Tea Tephi,
All right. Yeah.
brought over from Jerusalem from Jeremiah, that came to Ireland,
incredible.
and
Isn't it?
this is Tea Tephi's palace
That was
in
a palace.
583 BC.
Yeah. And would you tell me, where did they get the earth to build it up?
Where did he get the...
No, the way it's high,
Yeah, I can see this.
the
one.
mount like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where did they get it to build it up? Where did they get that earth?
They got it from surrounding areas, wouldn't they? And brought it here.
There are a few people working for him, I should think.
Thousands.
But they were
And
she
they
was the
didn't have
queen.
much.
It was a queen, was it?
She was the Queen of Ireland. She became the Queen of TORAH, and she was previously the Queen of Gibraltar and the Princess of Judah.
Yeah.
Judea.
Do you notice that now? We have a queen in England,
Yes. Well,
Theresa May.
she's the Prime Minister.
Yes, I know. You have Foster in the north, Arlene Foster. All the queens are taken over again. Do you notice that?
Right.
men-
The women are taking over.
The men are going backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a certain truth in that.
This is a very special place indeed.
Yeah.
Shocking, yeah. And you have
And it's
different
been
places
airbrushed
around.
out of Irish history, sadly.
Yeah. I see, the Irish people are funny in their own way.
Of course.
I'm one of them because, he ruled us for years and years.
Yes.
And it's still there, a certain amount of it, you know.
Yeah.
So history was put... When I was going to school, 1940, the history stopped at about 1921,
Yes.
Really?
at the Civil War. It
Yeah.
stopped at that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we learned nothing about history after that, do you know.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff there, to frighten you, some of it.
Yeah. Well, we're talking at something very specific date here,
Yes.
which is the 583 before Christ.
Nearly 6,000 years before.
Not
this
quite.
was
Yeah,
this was Tea
5,600.
Tephi, who came
5,600.
here in 583 BC.
Yeah.
583
yeah,
BC, so
1,000 years roughly.
600 years
Yeah,
before
yeah,
Christ, basically, or
Yeah.
approximately. The Queen of Ireland came here, and that was her palace.
My goodness. Huh? You wouldn't want to be there. Would you sleep there in the middle of the night?
She is the Queen of Ireland,
Yeah.
and Ireland's destiny is associated with that great destiny.
But
She was taken there by the
we've-
prophet Jeremiah. Now, in the distance, you see the hills, the
Yes.
cairns.
yeah,
The highest cairn is Cairn Tea.
the old
is
castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the burial place, the original burial place of the Old Testament prophet Jeremiah, from the Old Testament,
Yeah.
and he came to Ireland. That history has been airbrushed out of Irish history by the
So
church,
you don't know about it.
Yeah.
and they've replaced the patriarch of all Ireland that came to Ireland with God's law on the hill of Tara,
Yes.
and they've airbrushed him out.
Patrick.
No, they've airbrushed him and replaced him with Patrick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Much later on, and called Patrick the Patriarch. Well, Patrick's real name was Copernicus.
And was he from Wales? He was.
I don't know. I don't think he was from Wales.
Sounds like a bit Roman to me.
Yeah.
But
Ish.
You're going to give me this, so yeah.
yeah, because everything has to come back to Ireland, and you'll see something here. That's Queen Tea Tephi. Now the English don't know that. The Irish don't know it, and most of the people in Ireland and the rest of the United Kingdom do not understand. They've got no idea who that is,
Yes.
with the trident and the olive sprig.
And also the
That
Covenant
is
Nations.
the Queen of Ireland.
Yeah. Have you met? There's a man up here. He's 90-something years of age. He's 94 or 5, and he's very much into the history of this area.
Wow.
Right? Would he be able to talk to us perhaps sometime?
I'm sure he would. Can I direct you to him?
Yeah.
If you go up here and turn right,
Up to the main bit again.
yes,
Main lane, yeah.
and turn right.
Can you just start?
Sorry.
Do you want to come? It's just there's an old man who's in his 90s whose foot is a historian who he's recommended.
Is it Vincent?
Vincent Garvey.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, I met Vincent
Yeah.
back in 2000 because we were trying to.
Yeah. Well, he's still alive,
Oh, I was
Yeah.
amazed. He's
Yeah.
in his 90s now.
and he's still driving.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. He's like the fella in the beer ad. I'm not drinking because I'm still driving.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
But He has a great knowledge of the whole area.
Yes, he wanted to be. I wanted to reinstate the Telltown Games in 2000, and he came to find me in Kells.
Yes.
And he said he wanted to be a steward because he wanted to take people round and because he knew all the history.
Yes.
Yeah, but I haven't seen him since then, since 2000. And
Do
also
you know
the
where he lives?
No, but also the lady who was the headmistress of the Orishtown School, she came. She was involved as well.
Right.
But we couldn't get insurance. The government said, "Oh, you've got to have third-party insurance," so they killed it.
Yeah. Well, last Sunday
Yeah.
they were here. Do you see the flag? The tricolour is up
The
there.
tricolour,
Yes.
yeah.
They lit a torch here
Oh,
and brought it from here over to Trim
right.
because you had a kind of a games over in Trim last Sunday.
Oh, right.
So that field was packed with cars last Sunday.
Oh, right.
Do you know?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you just missed out on it a wee bit.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But you're here to tell us that.
Yeah. But Vincent Garvey will enlighten you with the whole lot.
Yeah.
Now, if you go up to the top of the road here and turn right,
Yeah.
to the top of the lane,
Yeah.
turn right, and you go down about, oh my God, you'd have to ask, you go down about maybe a mile and a half,
Mhm.
and he's living on the left-hand side.
Right.
There's a new house on the right-hand side,
Mhm.
and I think it's some relation of his. It's
Right.
maybe a son or someone like that.
Or
I'm
his
not sure.
daughter was.
Or it could be someone married his daughter or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But he's brilliant.
Yeah. I remember. I got on really well with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a lovely fella.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, probably if I don't see him, if you tell him that Jar sends his regards.
Josh.
Jar. J-A-H. Jar.
Oh, Jar.
The one who
Yeah.
wanted in 2000 when he came to my flat.
Yeah.
The one who wanted to reinstate the Telltown Games.
You're not an Englishman then if you're Jar.
Why?
With the name Jar.
J-A-H.
J-H. Yeah.
No, it's not
Jar.
G-E-R. It's not
No.
J. No, it's Jar. But yeah, please, if you see him, please give him my regards.
I would of course.
Have
I do
another one
see
to
him.
give to one. If you see him,
I give him that.
Give him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that is Jar.
Yeah.
All
And
this.
that's, see, it's funny like, see that name there?
Yeah.
That's my name.
Oh, right. Okay. Wonderful. Right.
So-
Okay.
He's called
So we met Joseph after all.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you are.
So you
Yeah.
made it.
We came at the right time.
Yeah.
And I just said, wouldn't it be wonderful if we saw a farmer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just as you're walking
But
up.
I like.
No,
yeah,
keep it,
yeah,
keep it.
Yeah.
I just want to shake your
Yeah.
hand.
But I'm only here about maybe 35 years, so like
Right.
I'm a kind of a
Vin-
blow-in as they call them, you know.
Blow in.
Yeah. Vincent's been here for.
Sorry, where are you originally from?
Limerick.
All right, okay,
Yeah.
because I was trying to pick up the accent as well. I'm from Dublin
Yeah.
myself, yeah.
You have the Dublin accent either.
No, exactly, see?
Yeah.
Wow. Let me shake your hand, sir. Thank you for stopping.
Enjoy your holiday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I presume this is just
Yeah.
a little bit of it.
Just a little bit of it.
And are you going into Kells? Are you going to Kells?
We're going up to KNT at Loch Crew.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's something on in Kells too in the next few days.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
Is it the road race motorbike thing?
no, it's more of literature,
Oh.
to do with literature, and there's a lot of
Oh.
people giving kind of
Oh,
speeches and things there, do you know.
right.
All right, that's useful to know. Thank
Yeah.
you.
If you got into the Headford and have a cup of tea, you'd find out
Yeah, I
all
know
about
that
it.
we know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know it.
Right, I let you go.
Good health.
God bless you.
Yeah. Have a good holiday. Are you staying for a few days?
2 days that?
2 days.
2 days,
Friday.
then we got to go back. Then we got to go back.
So we're trying to cram as much in as we can in a short time.
Grand job. Come back again.
All right. we will.
Thank you. Yeah.
Lovely.
Thanks, Joseph.
Bye.
Wonderful.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks for stopping.
They'll keep you, mate. So what are we going to do now? Maybe I'll buy a lift. Just come from that's it. Right down. I'm thinking the revelation of who you are.
What's this?
Because you've not been here before.
And you wouldn't have sensed it, would you? Just from watching.
No, no, thank you.
pick it up,
Push
you-
through it.
No, we had to come over the
He
fence.
sent the central.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Let's go right through this.
Place, but